Hi, I am so excited to show you this tool. This is my favorite tool. It's called Padlet. So if we go to padlet.com, you're going to get an introductory board. I've already been using it, so I have a dashboard. So you sign up for Padlet for free, and they'll give you 3 of these Padlet walls. The reason why I have more than that is because if you want more than 3, then you would sign up with different emails. And I use this all the time in my classes. And so I want to show you why I like this so much. And I set up an assignment for us right after you watch this video where we're going to add to our Padlet wall. So this is what ours is going to be. And we're going to create something like what I'm deleting right now. But I will show you how to create that in just a minute. Let's go back to my dashboard though and show you. I had an opening picture and I wanted to tell you about that opening picture sorry, on Padlet. So I created this right after we went on to social distancing, and I felt like my students were anxious and uptight, and we were just learning Zoom. And so we were in Zoom, it was awkward, and then I said, let's turn off the Zoom for 15 minutes, and I want you to think of a word that's going to stabilize you during these times and keep you focused on being efficient with all of your schoolwork and all the changes you're going through. Think of the word, and then I want you to go around your house, and I want you to find something that to make this word with, and then you're going to take a picture, and I'm going to show you how to upload it to Padlet. So this is from my group dynamics class, and that's what we do in that class. It's a class where you kind of teach people how to run groups to help people interact. So as you can see, it worked out really well. And then let me show you. So last week we did a meet and greet discussion. And we kind of had to scroll through, we wrote a little bit about ourselves, and I think most of us do that. And it's a great activity, but I thought that what we would do is we would contrast it with our own meet and greet using Padlet. But before I go on to that, I want to show you another way that I've used this tool with the discussion board. So on the last one, there was no text. It was just all pictures, and it looked great, and it gave us a big overview. Whereas if we had tried to put that on the discussion board, they would have had to scroll. But you can also have your students write things on here, and to me it's a better picture to get to see all the responses at once. It's right there. So what I did is I have them make a creative project for my biological psych class. So it's a science class, but I wanted them to do a creative discussion, and I would have them draw artwork, and I would have them post it on the discussion board. But the problem was that the students couldn't see the amazing artwork because it was hard to see it all laid out in one place. They'd have to scroll through, and some of them could upload it, and sometimes they would come in, sometimes they wouldn't. But on this, all the students do is they just click on this plus button, they upload it, and then look, we can just scroll and see such a big picture here of all the amazing artwork that they did. And then when they saw something like, oh wow, how did you do that, that clay brain, or oh wow, why did you choose that for left and right hemisphere? And then you could read a little bit about their process, and just the visual representation of it just seems like so much more user friendly for some kind of projects like this. So down here, this is contrasted with, they didn't write anything here. They just posted their pictures. And then here on the top one, they started writing things about it. And you could have them write about their picture in the discussion, so you could easily grade it. And then you could come here and look at their picture. They would have their name on it. So I'll show you a little bit about the settings there. So there's another way to use Padlet instead of the discussion board in a different way. So here we have, this is ours. And I don't want to teach you how to use Padlet, all the ins and outs, because I feel like what I want to do here is I just want to expose you to it. And if you really love it, then it's so easy to figure out. I'm sure you could set aside maybe 30 minutes and you would figure it out. But here's all the settings here. So you can put up your own icon. You type in your title, and then you can choose the wallpaper. So one that's fun that I use a lot of times is the bricks. I believe they have a chalkboard. It's under maybe pictures where you could, here's a blackboard, you could do that. Here's a chalkboard. The one that I've chosen for our class is actually down here. I just think it's a nice, pretty one. So I love this because I don't have to teach the students much. They use Instagram a lot. It's such a simple process. So all they do is you give them the link, which I provided the link in your course. You'll see after you watch this video, there's a hyperlink, and you just click on it and it's going to take you straight to here. So I just added a module, then I copied this hyperlink into the module, and when you click on it, it's going to bring you here. So as soon as you get here, all you're going to have to do is you're just going to go add, and then you can click and drag this. It wants me to type this in, Amy Sweetman, okay, and then I can click and drag this anywhere that I want. That's what I love about this, is you can just move it around. So for the meet and greet, you could have like an interesting question like, why did you choose to take this class? Or what are your plans for this upcoming weekend? Or do you have any pets? Or what's your favorite color? And 3 deep reasons why, or anything like that. But here, I think what we'll do is we'll just write our college. I'm at LACC. I'm a professor of psychology. And then I feel like my students really love their pets. So a lot of times I'll bring in something about pets. So then I say, do you have a pet? That's the question. So if I was going to answer that, I would say, yes, I have a pet. I have a dog and 2 cats. So, sometimes you can tell them if you want to upload a picture of your pet, you can, or anything like that, whatever you'd like. But you could have an assignment where you give them the Padlet link and then you ask them a question to post up. So what I'm going to ask you to post up is just give me something interesting about you, one interesting fact about you. So now what I'm going to do is first, before I upload my picture, I want to show you all the things that you can put on here. You can put in a link, so you could have the students link to an article, and so you could have them take a picture of themselves or take a picture of something, and they would link to an article, and all the students would have to go. They can take a photo from the camera on their laptops or their phones. They can capture a video, and you can post the videos here so everybody could click on the videos. You can make voice recordings. You can draw. There's like a little doodle board. And they can even make their own Padlets. Remember, it's free. It's so easy to sign up. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload my picture. So you can pick a file from your computer. So I'll just pull one that I used for my intro to Canvas training. So somebody was doing persuasive writing, and we found this picture together, and we were learning how to put it in. So you could do that, or once you upload a picture, you can just put it in there very easily. There's me. And then what's great about what I love about this, because I'm going to show you a different Padlet use each day of the week. You don't have to participate in them. I'm going to ask like, hey, if you want to try, but if you don't want to, that's fine. I just want to show them to you. But I'll show you, like, you can use this tool so well in Zoom, because you can have all the students with their pictures and their name on the Padlet while you screen share, and they can move things around, so you can see them moving things around, and it's just so fun, even with Zoom. So here, I'll just post it up. All right, well, that is your first introduction to Padlet, but like I said, I really like this tool, and what we're doing this week is we're learning about interesting online tools. We're going to create an icebreaker activity at the end of this week, so I'm going to show you a variety of them throughout the week, but this is our first one, and let's see if we can create a picture of everyone that's in this class. All right, I can't wait to see what you post up.